PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann with the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 19th day of February. Beautiful day today, a little on the breezy side, but everybody enjoying blue sky and sunshine. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam images this afternoon coming from the ABC 3340 Skycam network. Start off with the big water scene. That's the Gulf of Mexico, looking good from the Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites down in Gulf Shores, and a little water scene from Lake Catoma. But you know what? There's a little water beginning to come back into that pond up in Cullman, and that's a good thing. That's the primary water source for the city of Cullman, and the levels are definitely up. They're still way down, but they're moving in the right direction. And how about this water shot coming from Stevenson up in Jackson County? That is the mighty Tennessee River. Always a beautiful scene up there in the northeastern tip of Alabama. Water vapor satellite imagery. Big trough lingers over the east, but that's beginning to change. Some energy cutting underneath that ridge out west, moving into Arizona, and we will see our next chance of rain later in the week from that. Temperatures are rebounding nicely after a sub-freezing start this morning. We've got readings in the well up into the 50s over North Alabama, 60s down over the southern part of the state, but once again over parts of North Dakota, 11 below zero at 1 o'clock. Yikes. Hey, look at this. QPF map. Numbers are coming up. This is valid through Sunday morning at 6 o'clock, and this is now suggesting rainfall amounts of 2 to 3 inches statewide, with a strip of heavier amounts near US 80. That's 3.4 inches at Montgomery. Look over at Vicksburg, 4.7 inches there. Hey, we'll take that. And that'll be with our system Thursday and Friday. It might be a little aggressive, but hey, let's play it optimistic. This is the expected severe weather situation for day 3, which is Thursday. A slight risk of severe weather over southeastern Texas, South Louisiana, coastal Mississippi, and on day 4, Friday, the severe weather risk moves on to the east. Now, these are the same graphics we showed you this morning. These are updated just once a day from the guys at SPC, but again, they're thinking for the moment is that the better chance of severe weather on Friday will be down there across the southern part of Alabama, generally south of US 84. And let's look at the model output here. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at noon tomorrow, noon Wednesday. We've got the upper trough over the northeast, energy moving into California in the southwest, and at the surface will be dry tomorrow. Got a cold front north of us that's sitting over the Ohio River, and a pretty cold air mass behind that. There's a 1,036 millibar high. And the interaction of the cold front and the energy in the southwest will greatly determine how much rain we get Thursday. There's a look at Thursday. And you can see the front's not going to move far into Alabama. It's going to stall out somewhere near here or maybe north of here. And there should be a pretty sharp thermal gradient Thursday. And there's the trough back over New Mexico. At the surface, it's hard to pick out the front, but really any cooling, I think, for this part of Alabama would be minimal. And really, this is suggesting the cooling will stay north of here. So it might be we'll have a high in the low 60s on Thursday. And obviously, rain begins to move in. And then Friday, the energy begins to lift up through Missouri and Arkansas. Not an extremely well-defined trough, but it's definitely there. And at the surface, we've got a broad low over North Alabama and Tennessee, 1,012 millibars. And that obviously suggests a good round of rain and storms. But with the lack of a really strong, sharp upper trough and a deep surface low, you would think that maybe this would not be a big severe weather day. But having said that, we could see some strong storms for sure. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, the latest run a little slower in moving the rain out. It's still suggesting maybe a few lingering showers for the eastern side of the state Saturday morning. But we'll just kind of leave a clearing sky in there for now. And Sunday looks dry with a high probably in the low to mid-60s. Monday of next week now, that western trough looks a lot sharper. And then Tuesday of next week, that begins to phase up, and that looks like another severe weather deal. This is 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. Very problematic looking there. Big 988 millibar low that's a little east of Indianapolis with a trailing band of showers and storms. The positive thing here would be that this is coming through in the early morning hours at a time when the air is most stable. And there's a look at noon Tuesday, the showers and storms already moving out. But we'll see. That could be adjusted, of course, as we go along. And then Wednesday, look at the cold air flush behind that thing. That looks really cold. And quickly, a peek at the end of the cycle. This is the 6th of March, trough over the middle of the country. And again, it makes no sense in trying to be too specific far in advance in this very active pattern. We are just peaking. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.